Hey there, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm coming to you from the beautiful Lipa Noi Beach on a sunny day here in Koh Samui. A little bit cloudy today, but not too bad. I would say this is one of the most beautiful beaches on the island, and as you can see, pretty much have the whole place to myself. There's many things that I like about Koh Samui and why I choose to live here, and I'm just gonna list off a few of those in this video today. So, number one, I would say, is the beaches, right? Just look at where I'm at right now. This is Lipa Noi. It's in the southern part of the island. I've just been running some errands today. I had to drop my drone off to get repaired, and then made my way down here. I don't really come down to Lipa Noi very often because it's a little bit far from Lamai where I live, but pretty much everything is close by in Samui. So this is only about a 20-minute drive from where I live on the island, and it's very quiet and peaceful. Number two, we've got a international airport on the island. So pretty much anywhere that you're flying, you can come straight into Koh Samui, and you know, they offer direct flights now from Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, I believe Hong Kong pretty soon as well. Flights tend to be a little bit expensive. That's one of the downsides of Samui, because Bangkok Airways has a monopoly on the island, so they're the only ticket in or off the island, right? Which makes it a little bit prohibitively expensive to just get off Samui, right? Whether you're going to Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, even Phuket. You can also take the ferry over as well. If you want to fly into the airport, let's say in Surat Thani, save a little bit of money, make an adventure out of it, you can do that as well. So they've got an international airport, unlike Koh Chang, which is an island in the south near Cambodia, or maybe it's Malaysia, can't remember exactly. And then also Koh Phangan, which is the next island over. Number three, we've got a lot of really nice hotels on the island. I'm actually just walking by one right now called Nikki Beach, which is a 5-star luxury resort. So there's a lot of options for people to choose from in terms of accommodation when they're coming to Samui. And you don't have to live on like a little bungalow on the beach, unless that's your thing, which is totally cool. You can go over to Koh Phangan, and that's a really popular island for digital nomads and remote workers and hippies as well. There's a lot of hippies over there. But I prefer Samui because it's still laid back, and there's a lot of professionals here as well. People that are looking to do work, build an online business, work remotely from paradise, right? There's also Koh Tao, which is a world-famous diving destination, not too far from Samui. So you've got a lot of access to many different things depending on what you want to do. I'd like to continue traveling more later this year, even though I'm already in paradise, right? It does get a little bit monotonous after a while, and I would say a little bit lonely, because you know, there's not a lot of other people around here, right? People my age that aren't already retired. Just look at this resort behind me here. It's almost completely empty. I don't see anybody there, and maybe that's because it's closed at the moment. I'm not entirely sure. But of course, the beach that I'm on right now is usually very quiet and peaceful. There's not a lot of tourists on this side of the island. It's just a beautiful place, right? There's really not too much to complain about. You've got a lot of opportunity depending on what you're looking for, and now there's actually more and more weed shops popping up all over the island. Marijuana is fully legalized in Thailand now, which is obviously a big draw for a lot of tourists looking to come here. They want more freedom and not a lot of rules and laws preventing them from doing whatever they want to do, right? So I think legalized marijuana is definitely a positive overall for the economy in Thailand, and overall just the people's happiness, right? Anybody can come to Thailand. You don't need to do the PCR test, show proof of vaccination, any of that stuff. It's fully open for international tourists, right? Here's another reason that I like Koh Samui. It's a real island, unlike Phuket, which is connected by a bridge to the mainland. So, technically speaking, it's not really an island. Koh Samui is a real island. You need to either take a boat or fly in to get here. Another reason I choose to call Koh Samui my home base is the weather and the fact that we're in a protected bay on the island. So we almost never get hit by natural disasters, including tsunamis. There's no hurricanes over here to speak of. Obviously no tornadoes, virtually no natural disasters whatsoever. And most of that is due to the fact that we're in a protected bay in the Gulf of Thailand, right? So I sometimes like to refer to it as Goldilocks Island. It's not too big, not too small, just right. It's almost always beautiful, sunny, and warm. So yeah, those are just a few of the reasons why I choose to call Koh Samui my home base. You know, I've been living over here 2 years now, and I would love to help any of you that are watching this video make the transition and come over to Thailand, set up a home base here, start your business, work remotely for a company. You know, Thailand is becoming one of the #1 destinations in the world for remote workers. Not so much Samui, it's more so Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Phuket. But I kind of like that Samui is a little bit undiscovered still. And I mean, just look at where I'm at now. This beach is practically empty. Pretty much got the whole place to myself. It's kind of off the tourist path. Not a lot of tourists make their way down here. In fact, last time I was here, there were actually a lot of jellyfish, most of them dead, floating in the water. I was with my girlfriend, and we were just about to go over to Koh Phangan. I was considering swimming in the water, and then I saw those jellyfish in there, and I'm like, okay, that's probably not a good idea, right? So, yeah, word to the wise, don't swim with jellyfish, because if they bite you, you could have a serious problem, health emergency. I have some retired friends that actually live very close to Lipa Noi Beach. They've been living in Samui, I think, over a year and a half now, and they absolutely love it here. So if you have any questions whatsoever about visa-related matters, feel free to drop a comment down below. If you're over 54, or maybe it's 55, you can get your retirement visa, which is, you just extend it every year, and then you can pretty much live over here long-term for as long as you want, right? So this is a really good option for if you're a little bit older, maybe you've got a lot of money in the bank, assets, all that stuff. You can also get your LTR visa, long-term resident visa, which is good for 10 years. And as far as I know, it's only 50,000 baht, which is roughly 1,500 US dollars. Really good option if you get the qualifications, right? Then there's also the Smart Visa, which is what I was under for 6 months. Essentially, this one is for somebody that wants to launch a startup. Maybe they want to invest in Thailand, maybe start a business over here, those sorts of things. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and hope to see you sometime soon in Koh Samui. Take care, stay safe. Peace from Thailand.